What's up guys, LJ here from Tech, and I'm back with a review of the Labs Teksure Skin for the iPad and the iPhone. So I'd like to thank the people at Labs for sending me this product for review, and let's get right into it. So as you can see, I have the two devices right here. First off, let's go to the iPad. So basically what the Teksure Skin is this carbon fiber film that you pretty much stick onto your devices. As you can see right there on the iPad, looks very sleek, gives it a very modern, very cool look to your iPad. As you can see, the front is still the same, and you do not have the sides on this model. Overall, for installation, as you can tell, I got it pretty dead on. I mean, there's a little bit of gray there. Otherwise, it wasn't too much of a hassle. One thing that you have to know, the bigger the surface, the harder it's going to be. I have the Labs for the MacBook that I've had for a couple of months now, which has held up great. I love it. I will show you in a second after when I'm done with this, with the iPad and the iPhone. But the bigger the surface, the harder it will be to install. For example, the iPad was a little bit challenging. wasn't very hard, but definitely was harder than the iPhone, and definitely the MacBook was a lot harder than the other two devices. As you can see all the way around, now you do see a little bit of gray there again. The bottom is pretty dead on, and then the side there as well. And it does have, as you can hear, this carbon feel to it as well. So now onto the iPhone. So for the iPhone, same kind of deal. Was fairly easy to install. I think only took me 2 tries. Pretty much it is a very durable material, so you can't put it on and then stick it back off and then try to reposition and then put it back on. It's not like a normal screen shield like the front of the iPhone, which pretty much if you try and pick it back up, then it's screwed. But for this, you can pick it back up and then put it again until it's pretty much perfect. For the iPhone, I think I got it really perfect on. So you can see the Apple logo perfectly aligns, and then the same for the flash and the camera hole. Now for the iPhone, it does come with the sides. You can see all the way around. There's an opening there for the antenna, all the openings there, another opening there for the SIM, and then for the top. And then it does come with the front. I did not install it, but it does come with the top and the bottom. I didn't install it because of the reason that I have a screen shield on there, so it pretty much would be pointless for me to install it on top. But if you want to, you can also install this on there. So again, it is the same material that you have on the iPad. So overall, you can tell that it does protect, of course, from scratches, except the Apple logo, I guess, here. But I think that's a nice touch that they leave the opening for the Apple logo. So it does protect from scratches, but does not protect from any falls of the actual iPhone. Of course, if you drop your iPhone, you will most likely break your screen. So I mean, I guess I did have the the Pixel Skin, that I do use sometimes. Let's say if I go running with it or anything like that, that it might actually fall out of my pocket, then I'll stick it back in there. And this is a very flexible case, so I'm not saying it's easy to put on, but I mean, you know, it fits pretty well. So if you are looking for a case as well, sometimes when you do an activity that you know your iPhone might fall out of your pocket or whatever like that, then you can have the Pixel Skin. So price-wise, fairly good prices. For the iPhone one, you have $11.99, so a very good price for that. Definitely recommend getting it. Just gives you, you know, a very cool, sleek look on your iPhone. You know, not a lot of people have that, and you know, it just looks different and looks cool, I think. And then for the iPad one, it is $19.99, so again, pretty decent price. And it is a fairly thick material. When you handle it for the first time, it is quite a thick layer of film that you put on your devices. So for the application, it does come with some instructions. See, it does come for the iPhone one, and then they also show you for the Mac. But I mean, overall straightforward. I mean, if you can do a screen shield, you definitely will not have a problem with this at all. And then finally, I did want to show you the one that I have on my Mac as well. This by far was the hardest I've had to put on out of the 3 devices because of the surface size. As you can see, The Apple logo is not perfectly aligned. I mean, it's pretty spot on, but it's not. There's a little more gray on this side than there is on this side. Can't tell if you can really see with the glare. And it does, again, go all the way around. I did have a problem there where it started to come off there, but I mean, guess I could put a little bit of glue and just, just stick back on there. But yeah, overall, and then the bottom is where I had the most problems. You can see it does not align properly there, and pretty much all the way around. But I mean, definitely for the Mac, I used to have the Spec and then the Incipient Feather, and I mean, I'm pretty careful with my computers and my devices in general, so I don't drop my computer. So I know, even having the film on there, it wasn't even for scratches, to be honest. I think it was mostly for the look. I think it just gives you a very, very cool, and then they also have the trackpad there, as you can see. It just gives a different look to your Mac than the traditional aluminium. So as always, if you have any comments, any questions on the products, I will have the links in the box below, where you can go buy the 3 products that I've mentioned here. And if you have any comments, please write them down below the video, and please click that like button. It really helps on my video. And I'd like to thank the people at Lucky Labs again for sending me this product review. And it's been LJ from Tech signing out. Peace.